Hey, welcome to the auction. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Spring has sprung. It is a beautiful day, and I have $18,500 to spend towards my next vehicle in the flipping $400 into a Ferrari series. I'm super excited. It is a beautiful day in New Hampshire today, and I get to buy something fun. The toys are out. The toys are at the auction. The only problem is the prices are through the roof right now. The market is so volatile. Everybody has a little bit of money, but I'm going to take you today to the auction, see what I can buy for $18,500. Let's get going. So hey, real quick, if you're not following us on Instagram, there's a link down below. Same with TikTok and Facebook. Go click on the link down below in the description. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Why do you want to do that? Well, we post a lot of cool stuff there that I don't put on YouTube. So if you follow us, you actually get early access to the videos we're already making the day before or before they premiere. Also, we premiere our videos at 9:15, so if you ever want to join the premiere, we have live chats where everybody can talk. I'm on the chat too, and we can talk about things that are going on. Also, if there's things that you don't like or that you do like, comment down below. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. That way I know what to fix, because I do read your comments. And lastly, check out this 3/4 length baseball tee for Flying Wheels. I love these shirts. This is my favorite shirt. You can get it at spreadshirt.com. Link in the description down below. So hey everyone, once again, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. If you haven't been following me yet, what's up? Well, welcome to the channel anyway. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. I have taken $400 and I bought a car, fixed it, cleaned it, sold it. And I'm gonna turn that initial investment of $400 into a Ferrari in hopefully under 12 months. Now, if you watched last week's video, you know we sold 3 cars in last week's video. I am up to $18,500 off just some sweat equity and some hard work and some repairs. Well, now I'm at the auction with $18,500, and I'm gonna buy something fun, like maybe that Audi right there, or maybe something that's cool over there. I'm gonna take you to the auction and show you what's here, and I don't know, we're gonna see what we can come up with. So let's get started with the search. Now this right here is a 16 Audi TT RS, 79,000 miles. This is actually, what is it, API tuned or something. This thing has like 400 horsepower. APR stage 3, I assume, TTS, not an RS, TTS. Look at how beautiful this car is though. There's no radio, there's no nav. Everything's push button through the climate control and through the instrument cluster. The only problem is the passenger has no control over anything. Everything's done by the driver's seat. Now that car, I know they're gonna want something like $22,000 for, so it's out of our budget for today's flip, but let's see what else there is. Like this right here, I have no idea what this is. It looks like a European car, but that's an American V8. That looks like a GM 350 or something. What is this? A 1953 something with 68,000 miles, and it's really, really nice. What is this car? There's no badges on it. Let's open it up. Wow, this thing is cool. Who knows what this is? I couldn't even tell you. I'm pretty experienced in cars, and look at vintage V8 Air. So it's an original factory V8, but I don't even know what this thing is. So 3 weeks ago, I was at the auction. I bought that 2012 Camaro, and I also bought a 2014 Chevy Silverado. Now the Chevy Silverado is actually going to make me more profit in the long run, but I still have that truck, so I'm gonna be sitting on that longer. The Camaro sold far quicker because it's fun, and it makes for a better video anyway. Nobody really wants to see me selling trucks. That Camaro was a cool looking car. It was a good transfer with the new wheels, and we ended up making $3,710 on it. So that's still an amazing profit on a $7,790 investment. So I made like 30% on that car, which is amazing. Now you have to consider running a business. I do have overhead, I do have expenses, I do have costs. So that isn't 100% profit. Here we go. I do love me a Corvette. This is an 04 with 71,000 miles in a 6-speed, normal leather cracking, awesome car. Sounds healthy. Actually sounds like it has a cam almost. No. Little bit of a low end knock too. That could be why it's at the auction. And then we have a couple lights on. This one scares me a little bit because it sounds like there's a little bit of a low end knock, so I'm probably just gonna stay away. Whoa. That's a 19 Grand Sport? No, that's a 19 Z06. And that is a 15 Challenger Hemi with a shaker hood. And then even back there we have a, wow, what a day. Even back here we have a 16 Z06 as well. This is some nice stuff here today. Wow, that's a beautiful car. Oh my goodness, obviously out of my budget, but this is still the stuff that I love to buy. But these things are getting a premium right now. So what was selling for $55, $60 a year ago, these are now going for $60 to $70, which is just insane. Corvette Central. Here we go. Look at this. Wow. And I'm still just impatiently waiting for my 21 C8 Stingray convertible. No info, no updates on it yet. Still on hold, still on back order.
$650. Hey, appreciate it. 8 months will buy.
Yeah, thanks anyway.
Hey, would you give me some information?
No thanks. I'm the high bid at $650. I'm gonna hold out strong, see what he says. He said no?
Okay.
All right, I bought that Audi for $700. Let's see what we can do to abuse it. Look what's at the auction. You know I want this thing, just for the fun of it. It's not stuff I normally would sell, obviously, but it would make a fun video. And who knows, maybe we could sell it for a profit. I think this might do it. This might be our car for under 18 grand. This might be our next Ferrari flip. Let's go see what it sells for. That hot rod didn't work out. It sold for well over $20,000. Out of budget. I don't even know what that thing's worth, so that was too much of a gamble. So I just found out it's a Studebaker. That's what this is, a Studebaker. I was the high bidder on that Studebaker at 15 grand plus auction fees, but me like 15.5. I don't even know what that thing's worth. If you guys know, tell me, because I can still get it. Who on earth brought this? Now you know I want to bid on this thing. I don't need a Lamborghini right now. I wanted that Lambo so bad, but here's the thing. That seller, I asked, has never, ever been here, ever to this auction. And he bought it from another auction just over a month ago. Windows tinted, no name on the car. I didn't get to look at it before. The price was right, but everything in me said stay away. That's the first time I've actually done that. Usually I gamble and sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. That one, I don't know. It's probably best that I just stayed away completely. So this Corvette that I'm leery of has had 11 owners and 1 accident. I think I'm gonna stay away from it, but I am curious what it sells for. I also smell clutch, and the fact that this is so faded out makes me think that it's been here for a while. That Corvette was about $4,000 under value, but something about it smelled like a clutch. It's been here for a month, I just heard. There's a reason it's here. It's better I stay away. Check this out. That's pretty. And then it's spray painted too. Here's a pretty desirable truck. This is an 03 Excursion diesel. This is the one everybody wants when they get an Excursion. So nice. 180,000 miles. The thing we have to look out for are the rocker panels. You'll see they're all rotted. One owner, it has no accidents, 180,000 miles, and she's a diesel, Cecil. So I bet this thing's still gonna get 18 grand. I bought that Excursion diesel for $6,700 plus the auction fees. I think it's about enough for today. I spent 100 grand last week, and I'm pretty sure I spent 100 grand again this week. Let's go see what I bought. Just cashed out. Great news is I only spent 60,000, not 100,000, so that's good. I bought 6 cars. First one we're gonna go check out right now because it's a Corvette. My first one of the year because Corvette prices are insane. I can't even touch them. Compared to what they were last year, they've all gone up in value, which doesn't even make sense. Let's go see what I bought. Here we go, right here. Oh, no, not right here. Right there. That's the one I bought right there. This is a 97 C6 Corvette with 106,000 miles. And if you're wondering, yes, it is a 6-speed. LS1 V8 with 345 horsepower, I think these have, and a T56 6-speed transmission. What's kind of cool is these black wheels are actually Corvette rims. Staggered wheels, Targa roof, meaning this is actually removable. I don't even really remember. Oh, I didn't notice that because the driver was sitting there. That's kind of a bummer. And I did overpay for it because Corvettes are fetching a premium, but it's premium season. It's Corvette season, so I won't have a problem selling this. Not a good start. Now, trying to stay within budget is kind of difficult. I have $18,000 or $18,500, I think. So spending exactly that is really, really tough because I bought a bunch of cars and most were under that price range. So it's tough to just try to find a car that's $18,500, and I don't want to overspend, but I did get this one. This right here is a 2019 Cadillac XTS. Now, why was this $18,000, a 2019? Because it has 99,000 miles. One owner, no accidents. It was actually a union rep's car for, I don't know, for something. So the union rep drove around all the time. One owner, like a brand new car. Kind of smells like cigarettes though. But it's a Cadillac for a union rep. I'd expect it to smell like cigarettes. This is a beautiful ride. 2019, this is like a brand new car with a crazy amount of miles. But, oh, we get this Cadillac volume thing. Oh, look at that. That's how you do it. Oh my goodness. So I made a video a long time ago of why I hated the new body style Escalade. And it was because of this button right here. I could never get the volume button to work. So every time I pushed the button, no matter how hard, it wasn't working. I just realized because the viewers were telling me. You slide your finger up. So you don't actually push here, you just slide your finger. So I bought myself a brand new trailer last week. Not a bad tow setup I have now. So we're gonna load the Caddy up on the trailer, get it back to my shop, go pick up the guys, come back here, and drive the rest of the cars back to the shop. So we're back at the auction, full crew, bringing some cars back, got our slips. Here is a 2010 Nissan Titan that I think is gonna clean up really well. I got it pretty cheap, but it's solid. German, you get the Corvette. No, not that Corvette, that one back there. This one needs a jump, let's fire it up and see how it runs. Brought our trusty jump pack with it, let's see how she sounds. Ah, I never charged it. The whole ride here, I didn't charge it. Go for it. Ooh, sounds healthy. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'll grab the other, you just take that out. Oh yeah, beautiful car as he revs out the clutch. And you may not believe me, but this right here is my buy of the day. This one is my cheapest car. I paid $800 for it. It's one I'm the most excited for. Let me tell you why. This is a really beat up 04 Audi Allroad with 280,000 miles. Now, it might not look like much, and that's because it's not. But this has air ride suspension, which will jack this thing up. It also has a V6 bi-turbo with automatic transmission and quattro. This is gonna be an awesome video because I am just going to annihilate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe because this thing, I am going to absolutely abuse. We're just gonna try to tear this thing apart and have as much fun as possible with it until she finally dies. The question is though, will it start? Oh. Now we have a check engine light on, which is most likely for the torque converter because that is every Audi A6 with the twin turbo 2.7 liter that I've ever owned. Torque converter issues. Even though it drives and shifts smoothly, check engine light is triggered for torque converter. But 280,000 miles, if it's lasted this long, somebody obviously took care of it. I'm sure the cam seals are leaking. I'm sure there are plenty of issues. I'm not gonna fix it. I am going to beat the heck out of this in one of our upcoming videos and have a ball doing it. Now let's go see the guys' reactions when I pull up with this thing. They're already laughing at me. I couldn't resist. I'm gonna beat the heck out of this thing someday and have a great time. Wow. That right there is one of my purchases for the day, and I think that's gonna be a gold mine. You wanna hop in and see if it starts?
Sure.
When you turn the key, you have to wait a minute for the glow plugs to light up. When it lights up on the instrument cluster, then you can turn the ignition on. How's the leather? Ripped like expected, but not terrible.
Mm-hmm. Nice air freshener.
Does it start? Does it start? The light will shut off and then you can turn it. Oh, great. I'll meet you right outside. And then last but not least, the one I'm second most excited for is this Jeep Wrangler right here. This is gonna be a fun project. This is gonna be a fun video. This is kind of the one that I want to be my Ferrari flip. Although I spent $18,000 on a 2019 Cadillac, so it makes sense to make that the Ferrari flip. But there's no fun in that one because it needs no work. This one will be a fun project. This right here is a 2013 Wrangler Sport two-door, 134,000 miles. And it looks rough, but it's really not. 2 owners, no accident. Yeah, the top is off and not put on right, and it's missing a fender. But if I did a lift kit, new wheels and tires, a buff, and really brought this thing back to life, this will be a gold mine. This is probably an $18,000 car finished, complete, and done right. It also needs a windshield. But honestly, the great thing about it is it's a two-door standard transmission, 3.6 liter, which is the better engine, and it's the newer there goes the Lambo. And it's the better engine, the 3.6 liter, and it's the better interior, so you get the newer interior in 2011, the newer engine in 2012, so it's everything you want in a Jeep. So this should be a gold mine when we're finished with it. We have a problem. So the Corvette died, popped, spitting and sputtering, and it's stuck on Main Street, the side of the road. So we are now jumping it. We have the Excursion on the sidewalk, and we're jumping it because I can't pull the Excursion on the main road because it's literally Main Street. Problem solved. So here's how we did it. We took the Excursion and charged this battery up just enough to start it alongside my jump pack, which didn't have enough power to jump it alone. Then I had this battery, which had just enough juice to keep it running, fortunately, in my truck for some reason, in the bed of my truck. So after we jumped it with the jumper cables from the Excursion, we took those jumper cables, put them on this battery, left the jump pack on there as well, closed the hood on top of them. I did a U-turn on Main Street, up onto the trailer, good to go, problem solved, we are done. Now, we get to go back to my shop and unload everything. But we're back at the shop, successful day, everything is gold. We got the Jeep back, the Excursion back, the Corvette made it back, still on the trailer. I have so much content coming out. See that Raptor right there? Well, you can't because it's kind of blurry. I have a video on that coming out soon. I have so much stuff happening, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We're making some serious progress. My only question is, do I use that Cadillac XTS, the 2019? It's nice, but it's pretty boring. There's not much to it. Or do I use this Corvette, and then I have $8,500 in cash still, so I can use the Corvette as a project and a better video, or just turn that thing for a quick profit and keep the process moving along. I don't know. You guys tell me what I should be doing. Anyway, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up down below. If you hit the little bell, it gives you notifications every time I make a new video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, and adios.